Nelson minus 25, and Chris Mills minus 28. There's a few guys outside the top 20 that could still have a shot as well. Basically, I think 2025 drivers have a shot at making it into the chase after the end of the day. It's going to be very, very close. What do you think we might see with all that wild card fight and all the battles around the cutoff line?
Well, I think a lot of these drivers cannot afford crashes, mechanical failures, issues on pit road. A lot of drivers need a clean race here at Pocono, but I think that's going to be hard to come by since this is the tricky triangle. A lot of corners to catch off guard. It's going to be tricky for a lot of these drivers.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's going to be very sketchy of what will happen here at the tricky triangle. And let's go ahead and get these colors rolling off for the PPG Paints 400. Nathan Stapleton and Scott Upton released to the green on the front row here at Pocono Raceway. And we got 40 drivers on tap here for this one. And then it will be Orman and Upton off on the front row, Nelson and Hamill in row number 2. And then we got the 34 of Quinton Moore and the 78 of Richard Kinghart, the 8 of Joe Rutkowski and 9 of Bennett Watson, and then the 12 Jordan Edwards and the number 1 of Angel Oliveira. And just going through the field, making sure that everyone else is rolling off. 40 drivers on tap here today at Pocono for the PPG Paints 100 and for the ending of the regular season. Watson, who do you got here at Pocono, and what do you think we might see?
Well, I think Nathan Orman definitely has a good position starting on the pole position, but I think he may play cautiously here at the start. Knowing his points position, I think he may creep up to the front here at the end. As for my winner, it's really a battle for attrition, rather. I can't really pick. It's just a shuffle of everybody here. Anything can go wrong at any moment, and that's what makes Pocono so unpredictable and so entertaining.
Oh yeah, for sure, Pocono. We had the regular season here, regular season finale here last season, and it was wild, and we are excited about what will happen here in Pocono. The Tricky Triangle, what a season finale to have! The season 4 regular season finale, and Ormond and Upton will lead us to the green. 40 laps until we find out who will be in the season 4 chase, and the pace car will dive onto pit road, and Ormond and Upton will lead us to the green. The season 4 regular season finale, the PPG Paints 400 is green at Pocono Raceway. And with a nice move in turn 3 for Scarpton, he's going to steal lap number 1 away from Nathan Orman, not going to get another bonus point he desperately needed. And Scarpton will lead lap number 1 with Orman in second. And here comes, never mind, Dale Campbell's going to make a last second dive for second.
That was a beautiful move that Scott Upton put in turn 3 on Nathan Orman. Just a beautiful send off the corner, and now Nathan Orman is under fire by the 47 and the 18 right behind him if they get a good corner out of turn 2.
And the draft is going to be very important always along a high-speed tricky triangle, and Orman has the draft and he's trying to catch up with Scarpton in the number 6. Brian Nelson, he's had a rough season in this number 18, had an up and down season, but if he has a good enough one, he could theoretically making it into the chase. Still, Rutkowski, he's pretty much out of it, but he would love to get a great one in his home racetrack for many drivers, but especially for Joe Rutkowski, who's had a terrible season up to this point.
It's almost like you need to be single file to catch that draft because Orman's already almost to the back bumper of the 6 car of Scott Upton. And if he gets a good corner exit out of turn 2, he's going to be there, as well as the 18 if he pulls some magic here.
Gonna be very interesting. Orman all over the back bumper up to number 6 of Scotland. Up to number 3 wins on the season, trying to get his 4th, I believe. And Orman trying to get his first, trying to sneak into the season 4 chase. Orman trying to get a good enough one off turn number 4, top 5 a single file. And Orman is going to try to do a slingshot side by side into turn number 1. Battle for the lead between Orman and Upton.
Orman looking on that inside. He just needs to have a good turn 1, and he will still be side by side. And Upton gets a great exit, and he's still going to maintain his lead. But here comes the 18 of Nelson, and right behind him is the 47 of Derek Hamill.
Derek Hamill's been very strong. Oh my goodness!
Oh! What an aggressive push by Derek Hamill.
Might have misjudged it a little bit right there. Moved fading out of the way. And he's going to lose spot to the 47, the 8, and the 9. Tough way from Brandon Nelson. Derek Hamill, that's not the first time that he's been aggressive. He's been aggressive a couple times, especially at Phoenix early in the season. It worked out from there. Didn't get the win, but got a good finish. And Derek Hamill, he's locked into the chase, so he can't fall out of the top 10 in points. But that was a little bit aggressive right there. And here comes Allison Rain, the season 3 champion. Not had a good season, but trying to get a good finish here at Pocono. And here comes the point leader, Richard Kino, in the number 78. And this is big for him because he is only a few points ahead of Jordan Stout. And whoever leaves here as the point leader will get a small third season of championship bonus to the playoffs and with Chase, I should say. And Kino gonna try past 18, and now the 18, with that little bit of contact, starting to fall back a little bit. And top 5 have broken away.
I feel like Hamill only hurt himself because Rukowski is right behind him, as well as Benny Watson. He just brought the pack right back to him, and I believe there might be an issue on as we see a move for that third position. Rukowski looking on the inside of Hamill, as well as Watson. They're trying to get that 2-for-1 deal.
Watson, another Pennsylvania native, trying to get a good one in his home state. We got a bunch of Pennsylvania natives here, and Scotland's still in control. Upton, Orman, Rukowski in 3rd, Hamill in 4th, and Ben Watson in 5th. Kino in 6th, Nelson in 7th, Quint Moore in 8th, and then the number 9, not the number 9, the number 7 of Allison Lane is in 9th, and then the number 12 for Jordan Edwards. Nice to change of pace for this number 12 machine, being inside the top 10, and I thought Hamill was going to go for 3rd, but now Watson's going to try to take 4th away.
I was about to say before the moves were made in turn 1 that I believe that the 18 had an issue, but he seems to have found his place. He just kept getting passed and passed, but now it seems like that with everybody single file, he's found his place, but he needs a lot of ground to make up for what was lost, and I'm surprised that Upton has maintained his lead because Orman has been on his back bumper constantly since he was passed, as well as Rukowski. He is now there, and he's looking to make that move going into turn 3.
Rukowski might have a good long one for you about halfway through the one here at Pocono. And Upton, he has 3 wins on the season, trying to get a 4th one here, and it's looking pretty good. And watch out for Hamill, he might make it 3 right here. Gonna think better of it. Oh my goodness!
Ooh. Man, those blocks were aggressive. Hamill looked for it, but he bailed out, and then Watson, he was going for it, and then Hamill blocked the dog snot out of him. But now, he's looking again. Amazing racing here at Pocono, as now Watson's looking to the inside.
If Hamill was not careful, he might just get turned by one of these guys, and he would go back all the way to the Orman. Finally gonna get back to the inside of Upton and try to do what Upton did to Orman, and Orman's gonna take the waist lead back here at Pocono, and now it might be a 2 birds dropped for Upton. Don't know what I was trying to say there, but Upton's gonna go from the waist lead to 2nd and maybe even 3rd, if not 4th here.
I feel like that was only a matter of time that that Orman got around Upton, as now Upton is struggling to get back to that single file inside line, preferred line. But now Rakowski's got that draft. He may be on the 24's back bumper here in a little bit, as now the 6 may be under fire from Watson in the 9 car here in a little bit.
Number 6 is Scotland was able to get a good one off of the second lane in turn 1 to keep that third spot. Now Derek Hamill trying to take this fourth spot away from Benny Watson, and he's going to do that. And how about Quentin Moore up inside the top 5, top 6 in this number 34 machine? And he might mix up with these guys here and try blocking Allison Lane, but couldn't quite get there. And now we have to see if Allison Lane can make that second lane work off turn number 1. But Hamill doing a good job up front. But Watkowski, I think, has one of the strongest cars here in this number 8 machine.
Something I'm noticing a lot now as we're 10 laps in is there's a lot of shuffling for position. As now Rakowski's looking to the inside. He may get it done. As he shoves Orman up the track, they're going to be side by side. But there's just been a lot of shuffling. People need to be careful about that, or else they're going to start a wreck.
And hello, Derek Hamill. These tires, they've fallen off a little bit, 5 tenths to 7 tenths, but it's still not affecting the racing, as we have another different leader. Home state driver Joe Rakowski to the race lead. On lap 11, 5, 6 laps, maybe 7 laps away from the first round of green flag pit stops, and that will really change things. And so far, we've seen Nathan Orman lead, we've seen Stapleton lead, we've seen Joe Rakowski be up front, and now here comes Derek Hamill trying to take the second spot away from Orman. Oh my goodness, a late dive bomb.
Derek Hamill was way back there only a lap ago, and now he is battling for P2 as the Scranton native commands this field 2 wide deep. The first 2 rows, but like I said, everybody's trying to jockey for position, as now the 34 is trying to get some real estate. That's Quentin Moore. As now the 6 car may take a look 3 wide. I don't think that may work.
They're gonna settle it back down at the time being. 3 wide can work. It's sketchy, but it does work sometimes here. As Scotland trying to make his way back up the front, but we might have to watch out for some new faces late in this first Green Flag 1. Quentin Moore looks to have a long car inside the top 5. Allison Lane, Jordan Edwards, Travis Quainton, and some others making their way up inside the top 10, top 15. But it is all Joe Watkowski up front in the number 8 machine. And here comes Orman, maybe trying to get it inside of Hamill, trying to get a 1 off of turn number 3. And he might have him off turn number 3. Can he get a 1 down the front stretch, or is he going to stay behind him? He's going to stay behind Hamill into turn number 1. Never mind, he's going to...
Oh, he's looking. Oh, he made that position. He's getting there. They're still side by side, and they're going to take this battle to the backstretch.
Side by side, Hamill trying to get the draft off of the number 8 machine, but it's not going to work out into the tunnel turn, and the woman is still there underneath the number 47.
That was an intense battle. I'm surprised they made it. I'm surprised they're still side by side, quite frank. But I think these drivers, if they want a challenge for any position up front, is that they need to get single file, and that's exactly what they were doing. But a lap ago, they were a lot of side by side battles, as there's a lot of side by side battles back in the pack.
Intense stuff, fantastic racing so far. This is why we signed up for Pocono to beat the regular season finale once again. And since we're being more horsepower, we are seeing even better racing than what we saw last season. And Quentin Moore to the inside of the number 6, but that 1 off turn 2 is really, really good, but not turn 1. And here comes Allison Rain to the inside of Quentin Moore now.
Allison Rain took advantage of that loss of momentum, and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna take your momentum, and I'm gonna take it past you. As now there's almost 2 packs being formed if Orman can't get up to the back bumper of, who is that, Hamill? Yeah, that's Hamill.
Yep. And oh, speaking of Hamill, Trying to get the draft
Oh,
and
that's
trying
not
to do
going
a
to work, Mr.
slingshot.
Hamill. That is not going to work because Orman's going to be right back up there for that lead.
We've seen a multitude of different leaders, and so far, everyone in the top four has taken the lead up to this point besides Dale Camel, and Hamill's not going to get it for now. It's, oh boy!
Oh!
We might go 3 alive a second.
Oh my goodness! Are they going to go 3 wide? Is Scott Upton really going to try and make it 3 wide?
Oh
He
my
is! He's going to
god!
dive it in 3 wide! Almost for a split second. He did back to 2 wide, and he's making a pit stop this early.
On that number 15, should be 15, 16, 17, and he's going to be the first one.
Interesting stuff.
Trying to do the undercut, and that's interesting. 15, 16, 17 laps on fuel. And looks like most of these guys might be trying to stay on lap 16, lap 17. And you have to think, with it being a 2-stop, the longer they stay out here, the longer they can stay out in the second stop if it stays green on the way. But we have to wait and see. Hamill trying to get to the inside of Nathan Ormond, and we got a caution. Never mind, hold the phone.
Oh, someone blows up on the backstretch, and now we are racing back to the line. Logan Williams, I believe, is the one that is blown up.
Yeah, the 17 of Logan Williams, I believe, not only blew up, but has yeah, he's destroyed in the number 17. Brandon Beal is involved.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and there's further contact.
AJ Crash as well. And now this might work out for Upton because he was the only one on pit road when that happened. Everyone else is going to have to come down pit road. And I think Upton might be the leader here once it all cycles out.
You see a bunch of those skid marks. Something did happen, and I'm very curious to see what exactly happened.
Well, I knew in the back of my head if we stayed green and got to pit stops, then we might not have a caution afterwards because the field being so spread out. But right before pit stops happen, there's a crash with Beal, Crash, and Logan Williams. That's not good for Logan Williams in the points, and that's not good for Brandon Beal as well. Because now, if Roger James gets the gun off one, he might edge out Beal for that second wildcard spot.
We'll have to see what damage repairs that number 4 crew does, but Beal better hope that it is crucial because he depends on it. His championship hopes depend on it, and he is being sent right back out.
Logan Williams is going to be done for the day with that destroy number 17, and that's going to end his shot at making it into the season 4 chase. What a crazy first 25-1 that we had, and now, first pit stops of the day, and everyone else is going to come down to pit road. Now we have to see if who's going to restart in second place, as I'm pretty sure it will be Scott Upton as the race leader.
Pretty smart strategy by the crew chief. That was like he had a time machine. He solved it in the future.
Yeah, unfortunately, it ended up being his teammate that caused the crash, but still worked out in the end for him as he's going to be the race leader for Scott Upton. And let's see here. 4 tires on fuel for everyone, with it being just before halfway here. And looks like some people are going to get some better stops than others.
Kowski, a really fast stop, and he's going to get out first.
Watkowski's going to start second. Woman with a good stop, but loses a couple of positions, and Nelson with a bad stop. Same with Watson as well. Alison Wayne got a good stop. She's going to be throwing third. Miss Fisher, I don't know what it's going to be up here. Same with Frampton. Moore's going to stay about the same. O'Bell might have gained a little bit. Trey Smith might stay the same. Probably it's going to be a one out of nowhere. And same with the 5. And we're going to have some new players here once we go back green. But it will be Scott and leading us back to the green. And let's go ahead and see what happens to grant the first caution of the day in the regular season finale for the season 4 JBL Cup Series here at Pocono Raceway. Well, here we go, 3 wide for the first time today, and it didn't work out. Sometimes it works out, but not In this case, the number 38 of Tyree Cummings just washed up the racetrack into the 17, and the 17 of Williams all the way had Beal on his corner panel. And after the 38 made a little bit of contact, no other choice but for Beal to turn Logan Williams hard into the outside wall. And then we'll see this number 79 of AJ Crash hit hard into the rear of the number 17 of Logan Williams, and very unfortunate. Not a big crash, but 3 wide. We've had a couple of close calls with it, but it can work. Unfortunately, that time it didn't work towards the back of the field, and it has Beal, Crash, and Logan Williams destroyed here in Turn 1 at Pocono.
So what happens going into turn 3 is that the 38 has a monster run. He's not going to let that go. He's going to battle for it, but then he slides up the track and destroys both cars, and a massive hit for the 79 who raced his way in. But yeah, the 17 rather is destroyed. Beal is going to be severely off the pace, I fear, and that's going to destroy his chances of trying to maintain that wild card spot. As I believe we had a hit under caution with Beal and the 79.
Yeah, right here, full speed, and Beal was trying to race back to the line all in the meantime, and made a little bit of scrapage with the side of the 79, and just racing back to pit road, trying to hurry so the team could fix the car before the field got back around and lapped him. And the team did a good job. Beal did a good job. He's back out there. Have to see how much damage he will have. But Stapleton, with a master call from his crew, almost like they knew it was going to happen. And they were the first one to come down pit road, and they will lead us back to the green around halfway in the PPG Paints spawning at Pocono. And let's get back to the restart here for the JBL Cup Series. Welcome back to Pocono Raceway, and if you guys enjoyed that first half, well, we got exactly a second half of left in the regular season finale. 20 laps down, 20 laps to go in the PPG Paints spawning. It will be Stapleton as the race leader, and then it will be Joe Witkowski in second, Allison Lane in third, Nathan Ullman in fourth, Dale Campbell in fifth, Memphis Fisher in sixth out of nowhere, Crampton in seventh, Quinton Moore in eighth, O'Vale in 9th, and Troy Smith inside the top 10, and then number 51. And then unfortunately, AJ Crash and Logan Williams stay out of this one, and that means Logan Williams and his championship hopes will be done here this season.
Really unfortunate stuff. Just I don't want to say lack of judgment, but just he had that run and he had to take it, but he just didn't fully clear himself, and that's racing. Unfortunately, as we see the 19 Abel in the 19 Toyota, he is all the way back there. A horrendous pit stop or something happened, but he is wild card number 1 with 2 wins, 10 points out of the top 10. But yeah, he is way behind. Let's see if he can have a miracle comeback here today.
Well, with that caution happening, it's basically going to be halfway left in this race, and these guys pitted under caution right at lap 17, lap 18. So I think if it stays green to the end, we might see pit stops with 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 laps to go. Stapleton will lead us back to the green, 20 laps to go in the regular season finale, and Upton with a pretty good restart, but not as good as he wanted. As here comes Witkowski, and everyone's going to fan out into turn number 1.
Kowski already looking. He is wasting no time. Look at Hamill. He is wasting no time either. A lot of side-by-side action going on, especially here for the lead. They are still side-by-side on the backstretch here for the lead, but don't count out Rain in the 7 car. She may have a look going into turn 2, but she doesn't. She backs out, but here comes Derek Hamill, and right behind him is Ormond.
Witkowski to the lead. Here comes Derek Hamill. Here comes Ormond. Here comes Fisher. Here comes Crampton. Here comes O'Vale. Here comes a bunch of new faces and a bunch of new players at the start on this restart. And Derek Hamill set a fast car, but he's not taking the lead yet in this one. Can he challenge for the race lead here at Pocono? And it's Watkins and Hamill top 2. What a wild restart.
Memphis Fisher came out of nowhere. A fantastic stop and a fantastic restart. I'm blown away by the performance this opening lap from the restart, as he may have a run, but Derek Hamill might have something to say for that lead. He does! He dives to the inside. Is he going to do anything? No, still side by side, and he may back out to single file. No, he's not. He's still going.
Side by side there, Camel made a very late move into the tunnel turn, and here comes Fisher. I don't know where did he come from. He's not completely out of making it into the chase, and if he ends up winning, this will really help his chances. Fisher out of nowhere up to second.
That's a remarkable by Fisher, as he is going to have something to say going into turn 2. Mark my words, as he's still side by side with Joe Rakowski. He is going to fight the Pennsylvania native to the very end. Orman may go side by side if he is clear.
Crossover
And he
from Ormond.
does.
Fantastic stuff here at Pocono. And now Ormond, he's going to try to take throw away and really 3 out of the 4 best cars and make that 4 out of the top 4 fastest cars. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4, Ormond, Upton, Rakowski, and Hamill have been the fastest 4 drivers so far, but we do got some new players up in the mix, and there's Follow from over. Here comes Scott Upton in the number 6, and here comes Trey Smith in the number 51, and here comes Joe Rakowski on the inside lane on Derek Hamill trying to take the race lead back.
These two are just going to have such a scrap to the very end, I feel, if we go green, even with the pit stops. If they time it right, we may have a battle for the lead right here and for the win, as the 77 of Fisher still looks, and he may take that position away from Upton, as he has Rain right behind him. Just a lot of great battles going on, as Upton is getting passed and passed and passed, and now he is holding up that outside line.
Both of the Spire cars got past Upton, and now here comes Colin Crawford, who won 2 Crown Jewel races this season. He's up in the midst, and here comes Orman trying to take, I believe, second away, but now he's not going to be able to get there and has to deal with Trey Smith now in the number 51. And crazy stuff. Still 16 laps to go. And this has been a fantastic PPG Paints corner at Pocono Raceway. And maybe these 2 spotter cars have something to say about this. Oh my god, Allison Lane!
Oh!
That's a teammate!
Jinx! You owe me a Coca-Cola, which this ad is sponsored by Coca-Cola.
And tell you what, that's not the first time that we've seen teammates in the last 3 races. 2 of them have had teammates make contact. At Martinsville, it was front row teammates, and at the second Watkins Glen race, Hendrick and Suarez had team beef. Meanwhile, Rakowski took the race lead, and now Hamill's trying to take the race lead right back, and Trey Smith might have something to say about it.
Oh, Hamill's gonna slide up, I feel, unless he holds his ground, but here comes Trey Smith. Where did Trey Smith come from? He was like 10th or something, like before the restart, and now he's battling for the lead. Like, where did he come from? And here comes Rain. She may have something to say on Nathan Orman as we go side by side 2 rows deep here up at the front, as Hamill takes the lead back. This is just insane stuff.
This is blowing my expectations. This is Martinsville all over again. Martinsville, I had low expectations and it ended up being probably one of the best races of the season. Pocono, I knew it was going to be good for the regular season now, but this has been so much better than what I thought it was going to be. Hamill out front, trying to get his first win on the season. Rakowski in second, Orman in third, and we got a battle for fourth between Allison Lane and Trey Smith. Where did Colin Crawford come from? Where did Mitchell Collins come from? All of these guys are up inside the top 10 late. The top 3 are still some of the fast cars always long, but now we got new players in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all up here.
Like, where did they all come from? This is just insane that they were able to make up that much ground and are able to execute to where they are up in the top 10 and may have a chance here for the win. If everything goes their way, if they play their cards right, they may have a chance. Just insane strategies. We have still a side-by-side battle for the lead. And here
Woman,
comes
oh
Nathan
my
Orman. He has to
goodness.
run.
Massive woman, are we about to go through life for the race lead? I think so. No, not quite.
Oh, he backs out. Wow, that was so close. Oh my, I'm holding my head. This is insane. He might go 3 wide here going into turn 2. I don't know how that will work, but
This will
he
not
may.
work if he makes it. Oh no! Good
Oh,
lord.
oh my goodness.
Boston, how's this for a regular season finale? Holy smokes.
Now Rain is challenging. Insane.
And here comes Clampton, here comes Quapley in the mix as well. Clampton, if he gets a good enough one, he can get a playoff spot or a chase spot, but he might just get a win out of this if he's not uh careful. And I don't know who's going to win at this point. We got Wachowski and Orman, who I think are the best 2 cars at the moment. But then you got Wayne, Quapley, Clampton, Fisher, Upton, who I think still has some speed. Got Tway Smith, Mitchell Collins, Alton Miles as well. Eric Monaco, Angel O'Bara, more healers up front early on. Maybe he has something to get up there again. It's just insane. And all this coming to 11 laps to go, and oh yeah, we still have a pit stop and crazy almost 3 wide right there between Compton.
Allison Rain has just fought her way up through the field. She has pretty much been my pick. With the moves that she's been making, she is now my pick for the win. She has now said, hold my beer, I've got something to say, as she tries to make that move on Orman. They might go side by side here. She has so much speed as they almost go 3 wide. That might have been contact and potentially a crash. But now Hamill goes to the inside of Rain going into the tunnel turn. Just insane battles here. But like I was saying, hold my beer. Here comes Rain. Just insane battles here, Nathan.
I think they were almost doing they were 3 wide and they were almost 4 wide of turn number 1. And so you were saying hold my beer to Allison Rain, hold my beer to Charles Crampton, and someone's in the wall back there. The number 2, I believe, of Elijah Gordon got into that side wall.
Yeah, it seems like he kind of struck that coming out of the turn 3, and he just seems like that wall just jetted out a little too much for him, and now he is trying to battle his way back and trying to comfort a car that is obviously way off the pace. Something is wrong on his end, unfortunately.
We might have to wait, see what happened to the back half of the field. I know they were crazy, racing wise 3 and 4 wide almost, but unfortunate, tough break for Elijah Gordon. Let's see, where is Beal in the number 4? There he is. He is, oh, stuck in 3rd gear. That's not good for Beal. He's running the tunnel turn and we are in turn number 1. Here comes Ormond. If it stays green, I don't know if we will catch up to Beal in time because we still have a pit stop left to go in this one. But Ormond now going back to the race lead, trying to at least, on Joe Wachowski.
I have an unfortunate stat. Elijah Gordon in the number 2 car sat 15th going into this race. He was 14 points out, and this pretty much seals his fate. He is pretty much done for his run for the championship, unfortunately.
Tough break for Elijah Gordon right there in the number 2 for Team Penske. And he joins Logan Williams on having a shot entering today, but now the shot is almost all but gone. 8 laps to go now here at Pocono Raceway. Watkowski, I think, has been the dominant car of the day, and Orman's still going to try for the race lead. And here comes Sarah Kim with the number 47 as well. And we cannot watch it. We cannot count Clampton or the number 7 of Rain as well. We can't count anyone at this point. Orman takes the race lead, and here comes Clampton for the 3rd spot.
I was noticing down the front stretch, everybody was really compact and single file. We had so many laps of just side-by-side action, side-by-side, 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 and now everybody is, I want to say, calmed down because they know that we have a pit stop coming and that we may have a battle. going into the last few laps, as now we have a taker. That's Upton. He may try to pull something out of his magic hat again.
This worked one time. Does he want this to happen a second time? I don't know. Upton, the first one down pit road. And here we go, late race pit stops. And my question is, Beal also on pit road. What is Upton going to do here? Is it going to be 2 tires or is it going to be 4 tires? Or is it going to be no tires because it's going to be 6 laps to go? Let's see, 2 tires on the right side. And 2 tires.
2 tires seems to be the way to go.
Here comes Joe Watkowski. They saw what Upton did, and now to count out that, Watkowski is going to come down pit road, but a lot of people are still staying out. Eli Boyd is coming down pit road. Fitzwater, Watson, and others on pit road. And here we go, late race pit stops in the regular season finale.
Just very interesting stuff going on. I don't know how this is going to pan out. Judging how this race has gone, I don't know what happens. Does Orman have... Now we are at the stage of the race. Do they have enough? Does Orman have enough? Has he saved? Has anybody saved? Do they have to really go into the pits?
I don't know. It's 15 to 17 laps on fuel. I don't know if they could really save that much fuel, 3, 4, 5 laps on the caution. But I don't know. Woman's gonna come down pit road to Smith, and lots of spots are gonna pit. Alison Wayne is gonna stay out another lap. 5 laps to go at Pocono, and she might be the only one. Everyone else is coming down pit road.
Allison's trying that overcut. Let's see if it works. She's biting the bullet. I would have come down with everybody else and just judged how it would have panned out, but we'll see. I mean, it's been done before. We saw Upton make an incredible call and he came down and got that lead on the restart, but that was with a caution. But we'll see what Rain can do.
Alison Wayne has nothing to lose in this number 7 machine, not even in contention to making it into the chase, and she's just trying to get a win for what has been a disappointing championship defending season in this number 7 Spy Motorsports machine. Now she's finally going to come down pit road with 4 laps to go, but now does she take fuel only, because we only have 4 laps to go now here on this one? I don't know.
I'd say take it. You may be off the pace, but at least you can make it to the end. At least you can make it to the end, and you know that you're guaranteed to the end.
Let's see, is that... Nope. They're gonna take 2 tires. Still everyone taking 2 tires. Where's Orman? There is Orman in the number 24. There's Watkowski. Scott Upton is gonna be in 3rd after pit stops. And Eli Bright with a great strategy. He's gonna be up here. And Alison Wayne...
He's looking.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Ooh, that was close.
Watkowski is going to be the race leader with 4 laps to go. Woman in 2nd.
Native.
Upton in 3rd. Wayne in 4th. Bright in 5th. Frampton in 6th. Where did Fitzy come from? Hello, Fitzy. How you doing? Troy Smith in 8th. Dale Camel. And Ben Watson and Colin Flopley. And now Orman's going to try to take the race lead back from Watkowski, and with 3 laps to go, I think we might have a Pocono duel between the top 3 here.
And here comes Upton. What did I say about a battle? What did I say about the battle? I think I called it with these 2. How does that happen? That's insane. But we now have a 3-car battle as Upton is going to look to the inside going into turn 1.
Upton trying to get a 4th win on the season. Here at Pocono Raceway trying to get 4 wins in 15 races in the JBL Cup Series, but Watkowski really hungry to get something out of a bad rookie season. He would love to get a home state victory, but to do that he has to pass Orman. He's hungry. He wants this win. He came in here 5 points out, and now here comes Watkowski coming to 2 laps to go, trying to take the race lead back from him.
Any win is a good win, but when you get your first win at your home state, that's huge. But I think Beal might be an issue. I think he may be a roadblock.
Well, I said that Beal might be a factor. He might be a factor. Beal is not going to be in the chase most likely, but he is going to play a factor in who wins this one. But Kowski won, Woman in second, Upton in third. Who's going to get the job done? With Woman and Wachowski, they are trying to get their first win on the season, and Upton trying to get his third. Upton all the way locked in. Woman trying to race his way into the chase, and then for Wachowski, he's just trying to get a home state win. One to go out at the line here in a crazy PPG Paints wanted in the regular season finale. Wachowski, Woman, Upton, and white flag is out. Will Beal have anything? Will he be a lap car and have anything to say about it?
I think Rakowski might have taken it a little too early. I think that both cars may have a run going on in the backstretch. I think he just might have gotten the lead a little too early, which sucks to hear because I would like to see a Pennsylvania native win. It would be awesome to see that. But here comes Beal, as he's going to be a roadblock for all three. They don't know where to go.
1 turn left. Wachowski gonna try to get past Beal. The Woman send it in the turn 3. He's gonna try to get there in turn number 3. He's not gonna get there though. Joe Wachowski, it's been a terrible rookie season, but he's gonna win a crazy regular season finale. Joe Wachowski, Pennsylvania native, will win the PPG Paints 400.
Nathan, have you ever? What a race! What a race we just had!
I thought Martinsville was a fantastic race. Pocono, this might have been one of the best races all season long. One of the best races I've done in a long time.
Oh my
Pocono
goodness!
out-delivered here today. And Joe Wachowski gets the job done for RCR.
What a win! What a win for RCR! What a win for the driver! Oh my goodness! Joe Rakowski, Pennsylvania native out of Scranton. What a race! What a win! I'm so happy for him. I'm shocked. I have so many emotions. What what an event! Oh my goodness!
House definitely a little bit of an early Christmas present for Joe Wachowski. 2 days before Christmas, and he wins as home racetrack. What a regular season finale here at Pocono Raceway. What a race. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I can tell you, for Boston and for me, we enjoyed it. This was a fantastic regular season finale, and Wachowski gets the job done. One in the close second, Upton in third, Eli Bright in fourth out of nowhere, Tway Smith in fifth, Fitzy in sixth. Where did he come from? After pit stops, Crampton in seventh. That should be a good enough one for him to make it into the chase easily. Alice Marine in eighth, Hamill in ninth, Paul Quapley in 10th, Watson in 11th. That should be good enough for him to make it into the chase. Bill Parrish in 12th, Collins in 13th, Fisher in 14th, Stout in 15th, Miles in 16th, Reynolds in 17th, Dwyer in 18th, Williamson in 19th, and Monaco in 20th. We're to the point leader of Keynote finished 35th. That is not good. Keynote only had a 5-point lead over the number 21, and I think Jordan Stout is going to be the regular season champion because he finished 20 positions ahead of Keynote. So Stout is going to be the regular season champion, and I think because Beal finished a lap down, that's going to take him out of it. I think Woman might be in, and Williamson might be out. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to export the results. This is going to be very unofficial. Well, not unofficial, but very impromptu. Because I want to get this right for you guys. A incredible regular season finale here at Pocono. Bronson, holy smokes.
Holy smokes, indeed. We saw exactly what we predicted. Most of what we predicted, and then some that we didn't. This is indeed an early Christmas present. What a race we were treated to. We had so much shuffling around for positions during the race. We had so much shuffling around in the standings. We had upsets. We had drivers that came out of nowhere. We had great calls. We had everything. This was everything.
Pocono, you might just got a permanent spot as the regular season finale, at least for a couple more seasons, because that was fantastic. And I can confirm I was correct by 15 points. Sean Stout is the regular season champion. Came out in second